like vote, because I think most of us don't vote because we don't think there's anybody who's fit to run this country.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a worthy candidate from the candidates that are put forward.
I don't think we know.
Yeah, and also we don't know much about them.
No.
It's a fucked up game. ANC tells us what it's going to do again. Even though it's lies and conspiracies and hearsay, it's cool. Why don't they tell us what they're going to do?
Oh, shit. Yeah, let's do this because I'm caught. Yeah, we should bow it. That one we still blow. We found the cam. The blow. What about Eric? Eh? You sure? Oh, yeah, I'm nice. The whole outfit. The whole fit? I can tell what I'm talking about. This is not that episode. This is not one of those. This is not one of those. Just to sprinkle something. That's a very great. That's a kind of because of reunions. Hey, that's fucked up. Yeah, you have to sprinkle something. Hey, so which ones? Do you have another pair? Where? Oh yeah, my hair is back. On stage. Never been in Kenya. Discussion production team. Not to see inside. Shit. I like them. I think which ones? Mashamba, you okay? NP. Which ones? Are you good? Good. Yeah. I think you're asking me this question like 100,000 times. Okay. Like you're not nice.
Now I'm nice. Me, I'm
nice. Can you tell me
super
nice or not?
What's the definition of nice?
It doesn't look nice.
What's the definition of nice?
Of mundane, the one that we know on a date.
So what do you think? So what do you think? Nah. So what do you think it's good?
I think you're not good.
Nigga, relax.
Relax. Sure. Calm your tits. What? Yeah. Asha, can I think like let's say? Open as a throw Pepe's thing. Why would you
the time you were going down on someone and then you open your eyes and that's what he's referring to right now.
Why the hell did you open your eyes?
But you know,
so you got something to talk about, my boy?
Yeah, dog. Something that happened like I think a few days, 1 or 2 days back. The students were striking and shit. And this is leading up. They made a COVID. The student affairs were having a shutdown because of outstanding fees, and then those outstanding fees are the reason why some students didn't register.
Yeah.
Some NSFAS funded, and NSFAS takes time to actually release funds for students to register. Some have their own bursaries which have not released funds also. Some are just unprivileged, they don't have the funds to actually proceed.
Yeah, for sure.
And then this shutdown somehow also reminds me of the one that is to happen on the 20th of March. My fight.
Yeah, EFF. Sure.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Apparently nothing will be operating on that day.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And also a trade union, SAFTU, which has 700,000 members nationwide, ever joined. So it's the political party and that trade union.
Because they wanna have like those things because of lack of service delivery.
The main thing is loadshedding.
High rates and GPV. It's crazy. Did you see there was a video on TikTok? This other guy,
like he went like to spray any pothole next to the pothole. He's gonna spray ANC.
That boy.
Dog.
Yeah, and then you say,
viral.
I'm back in your career, what?
Crazy.
Gary's thing. That's another thing we're facing in this country.
Yeah, it's gender-based, we are potholes, what?
I released that. I was like, playlist, like, skip the plan. Stretch it crazy.
South Africa.
Like a hard side.
Shit.
So, man.
So it's fucked up. So it shows that there's a country on my content.
What I say?
I'm going down for sure. Dog.
Do you think we'll ever
shit.
go down then as a country?
I feel like
We're hitting there.
Like just hypothetically.
we had it. Yeah.
We're hitting there.
What makes you think of that?
Well, we're not politicians or political analysts, but
Yeah.
if
just like
just looking at it from
this is normal.
for conversation's sake, I mean, we can point fingers at the leadership and all those things, but I think at the end of the day, it is the leadership. And like I want to run one thing, the strategies as a country, reply, flop execution and implementation, and those strategies.
For sure.
I want to have a caucus. Yeah, we are going to have a caucus, deliberate on the matter, talk, speak, and
You should listen to the speeches. That's on.
yeah, we're going to have a hota, we're going to meet.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah, we're gonna.
After Fetu to Parliament,
And it's already happened, right? This summer, right?
Yeah, it has.
So we did promise people.
like the did.
Yeah, it's just a repeat of the same song. Different writers.
But do you ever think like we'll ever be like Zimbabwe?
We're on our way.
Yeah, but this leadership that we have now, yeah, we can.
From the current trajectory,
Yeah,
we're on our way.
because it's fucked up, and when you look how South Africa could have been reached,
What it could be.
done.
Like
South
we're in it.
Africa is
Africa as a whole. I mean, like,
Africa is rich. Like you guys are just looking at some of the parts whereby it's lacking. Like e.g. tourism, South Africa is the richest, one of the richest.
yeah, so
If you check out the spectacular tourism, South Africa is Zara, and then you look at other things, and then you say Retloa. I think this is what still makes South Africa a dualistic country, because it thrives and it's striving and it's thriving. Yes, at the same time. Because it's a dualistic country, right?
Sure.
It's developed and underdeveloped. It's developed and underdeveloped. So like when the shit is like that, it's showing Horene. As a country, we do have some of the parts whereby are lacking, some of the parts whereby are actually making money. Like e.g. Airways last of last year,
SAE.
Nepa is the second.
Yes.
Right,
And then Michael, right?
No, it's been bought.
They bought it.
Yeah, it's no longer an SOE.
Yeah, it's been
49%.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be bought.
49%.
It was supposed, because you can't let the ship die, but then somehow the government is still earning money from it, right?
Yeah, for sure. But it's no longer like actually before the purchase, it was an SOE. After the purchase, no longer an SOE. An
So
SOE.
it's crazy, man. But I just don't think South Africa will ever be like Zimbabwe.
Find out how much.
This is like a business country, not a country. This is like a business.
Yeah, like a
This is like whereby every white man, whatever, comes.
But then now our biggest thing in the investors, it's loadshedding.
Yeah, it is.
And now the
The shading, it's gonna end soon.
not really. They are contemplating on the hours of stage 8.
Nah, stage 8
By June it's gonna be stage.
Yeah.
Stage 12, I think.
Do you know how long it's supposed to take?
What?
Stage shading.
The shit?
Yeah.
Do you mean?
Since the
Since it's been implemented.
Not that since it's been implemented. Since the day they mentioned that from today we're gonna have load shedding for as long
No, I don't know.
as. Okay, this is, I think it was last year, Jan, I think. they were like, load shedding is gonna proceed for like a year and a half.
Oh yeah, I remember they said like the internet.
Yeah, so like something like that. So like lighting stage 6, stage what, it's just a matter of like, you know what these people are doing, man?
We don't know.
We don't know.
It's not that I know. If it shake about colds and whatnot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's also not doing well.
At all. Yeah. It's the rumor has Koreni, they're using fake codes and for electricity.
For electricity.
And then selling original codes to people abroad.
Yeah. Guys, it's a conspiracy.
So that's but it's a brand.
It's original. Hardly you can see.
Yeah, I don't know. As you can see, SA variant with the hubbies are too nice with the one. One time.
Yeah. We're not sure. We're not saying go tell people that.
Yeah,
We just
like we said, apparently they say
allegedly so. It's being speculated. It's word on the street.
Yeah,
the same way EFF is gonna be in the street. This is the word.
But I just don't think. Yeah, bottom line, I just don't.
You're gonna be in Zimbabwe.
Same feel too.
What would you say that though?
Feel too. Gold, bro. We got gold. We got a lot of shit going on.
We
got a lot of shit going on here, man. Just for the country, even like that, it can't be easy. You should listen to everybody. Even on movies these days. Movies are these days about what I wanna go somewhere, maybe South Africa. Because you are judging it based on the country of which
based on inflation. A lot of things.
Yeah, you're not inflation. You know, Pella, it's been 2 years. Pella, don't forget what caused the inflation, guys. COVID.
COVID fucked us over.
Yeah, COVID.
Wait, before you guys go any further, for somebody who's watching this and doesn't understand why we have load shedding or what is load shedding, can you please explain that?
Yeah, but I'm not like us, no, load shedding that day.
Okay. But I know because why Buddha celebrities DMs that South Africa has a problem with like electricity. So like we should reconsider when we plan out our visits on television.
Yeah, even Ras, the artist, even
was one of them.
Yeah.
They even made jokes on Netflix about it.
Yeah. To define load shedding. Madam, to the people who are not like
so because I noticed even the people that commented on some of the previous episodes. Not from here. Like the one Ella, that guy says he's from Zimbabwe and he doesn't know some of the things that the girl was talking about, right?
Oh yeah. So
like so like we should get some of the facts shit right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Load shedding, how do we define it? Load shedding we can say is like scheduled power cuts aimed at reducing the constraints that are facing the power supply, like the transformers.
Textbook style.
Yeah, that's textbook style. Mara, kasi style. No, that's load shedding.
Yeah.
Load shedding is like this. For all the people who are not from South Africa. Yeah.
You got that one.
That's load shedding.
Just when you think of charging your phone.
You know, that netso. When you power, no power. Like blink.
So imagine how
okay, that is a factor, right?
Yeah.
What other factors can we actually think of? Which is we're not analysts, right?
Yeah, we
just people
as citizens.
Yeah,
concerned citizens
looking at other things.
My bro.
We got load shedding. What else?
Corruption.
Corruption has been one of the things that South Africa has been facing, and it's never put
Let me say this
in jeopardy.
Let me say this. Because people think those first world countries, and by first world countries I mean countries who are developed. We are still developing as a country.
We are under and developed.
Yeah, we're still
We've been a
developing.
developing country there.
But then my point is that
That one, yeah.
developed countries also have corruption and crime. You see,
But
it doesn't hit the media,
I'm sorry.
you know, for whatever reason.
And maybe it's
And with
because,
us, it hits the media, you know, a lot. But it is also like a big factor as far as hindering us from progressing forward as a country, because the funds that are being stolen / looted are the funds that could be redirected to do some of the to fixing the potholes instead of spray paint.
Okay, fair. I understood. Just to touch on that.
Yeah.
I understood their point when they said the money for policing or the money for nursing or the money for potholes or streets, road and whatnot can't be money for traveling, tourism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that
department,
hence why the people who are in the department of potholes and the road and whatnot are the ones that need to buckle up and actually check and search the system. How are we not? You see, being at the same.
Yeah.
The
Problem is, Rona, they're trying to implement things that are going to bring more money to them. Do you understand? But you need e-toll. So we had to already we have toll gates and then there's e-toll. Why e-toll? And then they tried to fight it, but okay, we're taking down e-tolls. Did you see toll gate? No, they're going up.
Yeah.
And the same money that goes into toll gates are the same. It's the same money that's supposed to fix the roads. Because whenever and one toll gates.
Yeah.
That's the same
That's
money
for road
that's
maintenance.
maintain. Yeah, it's gonna maintain the road. But then everyone is traveling every now and then. But then where's the money going?
But wait, is it the money for toll gates fair?
No, it's not toll gate. I'm just
Also,
taking an example.
when they're making solos and all these other addresses, each department
What makes
transport?
money for road and transport? For fixing potholes and what?
Most of the income comes from tolls.
Yeah.
From the tolls. You know,
So
apart from government,
so every street has a toll.
not necessarily every national roads have tolls.
Each and every national road.
Okay, what about townships?
We don't have
We don't
tolls.
have.
Yeah, so what about them?
When it comes
That money of those national tolls.
even township roads, there has to be.
Yeah, and also the government subside. You can fund the road and transport ministry to actually maintain the roads, the toll gates, everything that has to do with transport, how cars move in the road, like
Logistics,
that. That boy.
So it's just a part of them.
Yeah, it's just part.
Yeah, it's a part of
it. Yeah, again, that's his gig.
But they were, I didn't say last Sakai, what can e-tolls.
Tell him, I mean,
That's why it was never a success. Because they implemented it.
It is a success.
Mine is not lie. It hasn't
They're
perked.
still charging people's money.
They are, but then there are people that are taking out their tax, e-tag. They are taking out
But if you forget that part there.
If it's your shy, every time I fit, they are shy. E-tag, it's process is too difficult.
There was a time.
You're shy.
Every time I fit that, it's all your shy.
Okay,
They take a picture of you.
Don't come.
It's more like the thing. They will tell you how take it because of your mirrors, your side mirrors, and
not true because it's unfair to.
and then you're gonna have like a pile of bills that you have to pay.
After a while, they're gonna charge you.
Yeah, they charge you. But then how many people are
Not money. They're gonna charge.
In fact, time like some bottle over.
Can you go to jail for that?
Yeah.
Like Fatah?
Not even prison.
Can you be fashioned?
Yeah, for not paying your tickets.
Fashioned or
We swapped up. The system is so swapped up, you can't.
After you reach a certain threshold of accumulating your tickets, you're gonna have to go to jail. Either you settle or go to jail.
Yeah, but then it's fine.
And imagine it's like sounds like when you owe 10 rand, but that's so nice.
Oh yeah, one of Zaga Chuna maintenance edible.
Exactly.
If I charge them.
Oh yeah, the money for the tickets. Yeah.
It's one of them.
From Bordeaux, we're not getting as much money as we should because niggas have bad code rate.
Bad code. That's a problem.
Sometimes guitar.
Last time I was going towards our plug. That's right. Really, I was going there and then they stopped us. The brew didn't have like the disc and everything, but then they were expired. So the traffic cop, the metro police comes. And then what's this? What's a hala? Here can tell you, I expired. What the kid? You know it's a guy's kid. Yeah, pause. What's a hala? What's that? Salmon, you sure. What the kid, and then he's out. And then try by he will be licensed, but how about Bam Gal Pampiro? Oh, well, the disc, the very same disc.
The very same key.
Tata Mina, I'm glad and clay. How after to wear the disc, I was maybe 20. I was like, fuck me. My guy.
Tata Mina and clay.
And clay.
Then the run is only two.
John, everyone was like convinced of that. Man, this business. After that, the way it's a thing.
I bought the Shasha, people have that as a country with the way our police moves.
Bruh, you even know, Donna, I'm going to hit the road, even though it's a going to take on some ticket, matter as long as you can have like a young two clipper, depending on the distance.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
if you shall if you buy anyone will import.
Yeah.
Mara.
Do you think some of the taxes are supposed to be on the...
Look, so the taxes are rare, shopping. How many of them are supposed to be on the road?
Donna, you can tell for us.
No, Mara, Texas is another government. Let's not talk about that.
You can't just fuck around with that. That's the thing, you see, even sexy industries. I'm better. About game, how about career? Bachelor government career. They don't even pay tax.
But sometimes the time, we're gonna formalize the industry.
There was a time where I want to tell my TSP because of the top of fire. Because never once I didn't suffer because Cavalier fire.
Yeah, the
a lot of people died because they were fighting against that thing. It can't be implemented. We don't want to react.
No matter I would now want to take the bus because this thing what can I takes pulling.
But then okay, you're fucking around my bag now. What are you saying? You're saying
buy another car with your bag.
Or que ska spana. Where now?
Can I get pull like protect?
Oh, that is reavai.
Yeah.
That's my bag.
But then the transparent is something. The industry is about competition. That's business.
It is. But then it's fine.
When I went to the club,
you want about what different there. You got them.
That's another government.
Long one. Abagi.
Hey, now no take is like 2 and 3.
Hey,
it's in the way. You know the bus it's in the fighting.
It's a spy.
If a lot of people could just go to work 4 a.m.
They are.
3 a.m. Because like my sister used to go to school early as fuck.
Using the bus?
Yeah. Every day.
Yeah, she was dedicated to the lifestyle.
Every day. Nah, I was school every day. Go and now we're skiing to where I go skiing. I will walk. Yeah, now it's all that. If they were on by their dicks, they are not going to car their bus. Because it's going to very just raise different. It's petrol, oil,
fuel, fuel in itself. I think there was a shortage. Is there still a shortage? There was a there's a shortage of fuel.
Something.
Close shortage. Remember even last year with the building we were staying in, backup power was not backup power.
Yeah.
Because of the fuel was like it was a global thing.
It's understand. It's generator that diesel that.
It's still a global thing. So with the supply of fuel, fossil fuel going down and the demand going higher to inflate the way it's supposed to. That's why. And once fuel everything else follows. Because like most of our goods are transported by road.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense for it. Fuel prices ever high and then go in low stay every $10. Because no law for the doing the run 1 year.
So Mara, think I can say maybe actually to the tourism industry in terms of funding to turn what space.
1 year.
When I read about it, me personally thinking, without having to be biased or maybe having to put an eye on there is a fraud mentality.
Yeah, just business lens.
Idealism, Tottenham. In fact, there's a lot of money coming from sponsoring Tottenham Hotspurs. Because like even if Manchester United was lacking funds to a point whereby they wanted to be funded by South Africa. But South Africa couldn't. Yeah. They ended up beating their team.
Oh.
Manchester United never beat Ababa. They were selling Manchester United.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
Has it been sold yet?
Yeah, it hasn't.
I don't know. That one I haven't been following.
That's bad.
Maybe you don't really know. People keep quiet, especially in fact.
Wealthy niggas don't
Did you see politically in fact people are crazy. Did you see those Arab people that came through when the World Cup was
apparently owner of PSG.
whatever.
The owner of PSG, they say okay, for Qatar to host the World Cup.
So what if they did?
And then I'm done.
Like that's the thing. And
yeah, even South Africa wasn't supposed to host.
exactly. It's all economically
Why would we
targeted.
host the World Cup?
How?
Salema qualifier me. It's like
90 something.
yeah, we did, but come on, bro. Even now, there's a qualifier. Never let the host.
But this thing over 910 million of our money for Europe.
Nah, I'm fair too.
What would be the benefit of funding Tottenham?
I don't think it's by choice, Jay. I think it's by these people got us by the nuts from way back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like we can't just turn our backs right now. They could bomb our country.
Mabena.
Easy peasy.
Can't tell Mabena which one is that.
I'm fit to buy bomb my country, but I never test. Trust me, though, we were testing the
You miss El Carrena?
I mean, you say once did it on their own people.
In fact, America once did that to China. But
China got what? Their own people in their own country.
But never test that. In fact, so the war between Japan and China, it was Japan and China, ne? Japan and China, yeah, interfere America. Ninyako launcher, the first time to launch about king this thing.
Missile?
Nuclear. The first time, I hope Japan in fact was Barbara the mask until 2006 or something like. But a nuclear effect is a deadly weapon.
Yeah, it is.
It fucks up
for maybe
I don't know
30 years or 10 years, it chemically clones body sabat. So like you remember go Japan when nuclear was the mask before Corona.
It wasn't swag.
Nobody sharp.
They had to.
So like, that shit is crazy, man. But what about test that anymore?
Hey, no wonder you say Osama bin Laden. Never fit it. Osama. That was Baba.
Mark they killed him. The funny minute came. Obama was sick of that nigga. He was like, it's like we fit. Let's get a team. I don't think that boy.
But like, and to an extent, but they were like, he's still alive. He's not dead. That proves a legend. That proves the one.
He was responsible for the 9/11 incident.
Yeah,
the Twin Tower building.
I don't know per se.
Yeah, because that shit showed 8,000.
Allegedly. That's what I heard.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But there's a thing about this 9/11 thing. When I watch movies, I'm vigilant. But yeah, you know, you can't just.
Speaking about booming,
you can't just say things. It's about you containing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, Papa is because never
Ish.
Anti-Semitic. But then with the Ye thing, now they wanna somehow reach a deal because they have a lot of.
It's rumors. I don't think that's even real.
But then they do have a lot of stock. That's a easy.
Why
They can't sell them
because they once said that.
Because I don't think Ye even sat with those people and negotiated. He wants to sell easy with them again.
No, but then they, on that side, it's that they want to. But then on Ye's side, Ye is still eating hot dogs at the restaurant.
Chanel or something like that.
Yeah, you know, bro.
Yeah,
Low-key's got a
low-key,
bitch,
boy,
Jozi's
low-key
got another
games, boy.
spouse.
Low-key
Such a
games,
She's fine though.
Well,
Doesn't matter. As long as if the benefits are good.
okay, sharp.
But
She's pretty for another.
She's still from another day.
She's pretty.
But the neighbor fit, yeah,
She's pretty.
we're in jeopardy. Do you think we need change in leadership in our country?
We do need.
Yeah.
Honestly. I need that.
I want to change in leadership.
Yeah. Do you think we need
No,
and
okay. In terms of
if we go,
in terms of the political party,
yes. Yeah.
In
So
terms
that's the change in leadership.
Yes, we're talking about politics, right?
We're not. Do you think we need a change in leadership?
Say your point. Say your
yeah,
point.
that's what I'm
Say
saying.
yes. Say your point.
And
If you
say why.
say no, say your point still.
Do you think we need a change in leadership?
Faith. No, we don't. But then, I feel like we need new leaders, not
Within the same organization.
Yeah.
That's actually changing leadership.
No, but then that's not the whole leadership
Yeah.
structure. We basically say
That's why I was asking.
far away.
Yeah.
No, what does that mean?
It means for the
RTC,
it's still ANC, but then different people.
Yeah, different.
Also, that's your question. We change the
And
party.
leadership, yeah.
When
That was my question. Yeah.
would you change the
But
whole past?
my answer is going to be still the same. Me, fairly, I don't think we need it because why? The same people who've been frauding us, who've been doing all these criminal activity to us, they're robbing us better. I don't think someone else can rob us anyway better than this. But that's my answer.
But I don't know, it makes sense.
It does. That's the fucked up side.
We know these criminals.
In fact, even you.
We know them.
When I want to go far on this. In fact, this thing is like a conscious thing. No, it's go far. It's there's a world behind you. Yo.
No matter.
There's that thing about 50%.
Nangas bicycle. Majitaka was bicycle in power.
I mean, come on now.
In fact,
That's what I was saying.
Never bicycle you kill president.
Yeah.
Go come minister.
Again, if it's security leader, again. Chains never shoot so. Chains.
But I feel like it's like everyone could do that.
So that's my point, since everybody has that sense in them, when shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
there's no better leader.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Alright, cool.
for me politically,
That shit made a lot of sense.
as long as it comes at network at least control the time highly at least take
Step by in, yeah.
But then this is not politics, so I'm telling you, kids are female. Politically, there's money, my friend.
A lot of it.
There's a lot of money.
My
There's
boy.
no relationship, there's money. Fair.
Shit.
Man.
Yeah, I know it's deep.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, here's another hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
If ever the ANC was not running the show, who do you think would be best suited to run the country?
I think.
Which political party do you think would be best suited
I
to
think,
run the in that whole two choir of political parties we have?
Yeah.
Because they buy. We take the count as far as political parties go, but then out of
You should
all,
also give us your answer.
yeah. The Kalagata boy and Bomechal plop.
Yeah, you heard the question.
Yeah, you.
No,
Which part? Yeah, it was sizzling.
Yes, is it?
Yeah, it was sizzling. Which part do you think would do a good job?
I feel like
And why?
I feel like it's the DA, simply because of the city, not even cities, but then look at Pretoria and look at how clean it is and they're managing it well.
The whole of Pretoria.
Not the whole. Okay, it happens. It can't be the whole of
Isn't
Pretoria.
it the whole of Pretoria? I think PTA
In terms of cleanness, he's talking about cleanliness.
I'm thinking. Have you went to Pretoria?
Yeah.
Pretoria is bigger than Jozi, ne?
It is.
And Jozi, Imoy, go Braamfontein, Imoy cocaine.
Cocaine power. First.
Sentin is not.
But then.
How do we work at
How work at yours?
We're talking about the city. We talk because the CBD can wait. Chains. PTA and CBD.
Yeah.
The same thing. The city. We're talking about city to city, right?
City to city.
The capital city, the city, Johannesburg, right? With not Sentin. Sentin is another city.
Yeah, that's another square mile.
I'm sorry. It's another city. In fact,
but then look at how things were.
PTA is clean. In fact, almost 90% of PTA.
But PTA is doing a great job.
What Jozi? 45.
And Jozi Twerking.
Correct. There's Jozi and there's Johannesburg.
One time.
It's
Johannesburg.
Jozi, CBD Jozi.
You see,
But
so
I'm
that's
Johannesburg.
why.
No, we're talking about the city.
No, I'm just saying.
You see the system, apartheid. I felt like it was selling the country good.
As far as service delivery.
One time. It was. I can't.
Wait,
your ancestors
let's
are
not
looking at
get
you
far.
crazy.
It's like he's trying to answer for me. Oh, answer time. I wanted to give him, like, I wanted to say something.
No, but then you can add on him.
No, I'm not adding. I'm answering for myself. I want to give him for choosing DA. Because for now, I was going to say DA. Why? Because I think it's best. Wrong. Sometimes, in fact, if this isn't well, what we had before is good. I'm telling you, like true stock. I don't want to lie. In fact, they kept shit in order. Jozi was beautiful before. Jozi was like. Besides beauty and everything, fair as black people, we own the country, it's ours. But then, what's humanity if we are filthy? Not filthy, filth. Filthy is something on top. If we are infiltrated, it's not right. It's not right.
Exactly my point, don't that? So
I mean, even
go to cars.
Even in the cave, they're doing a great job in the cave.
At the cave, Donna, look at the cave.
Doing a great job in the cave.
Look at the cave. But everyone wants to
I
go to
want
the
to
cave.
tell you something. Jozi, never fail.
And they say it's the city of God.
Yeah, I must say.
For the sake of there's no war, there's no beating up people, there's no wara wish.
No,
ANC.
No, the thing is, you can learn from that thing apartheid. We're not looking at the whole. I wonder what they did to people of color was trash.
Okay,
we're just looking at the service delivery, which is what you're talking about now.
Okay, fair. We made our point.
Let's hear yours.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Cardigan.
Yeah. Which political party do I think was best to run the country? I mean, yeah, then all I had was the DA, because everybody else seems underqualified. I don't wanna lie. Everybody else, AFF makes a lot of noise.
Those are like infants. Those are like kids. Getting nostalgia.
I'll show you.
And the rivalry, Vegeta knows
Goku just now.
But then in Vetu, too much to the point that he doesn't clear these things well.
Yeah.
Sometimes, dog. Okay, fair. We are our own victims, my friend.
Yeah, we get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, we are our own victims. Yeah, we chose to be free. Now this is the consequences of being free.
And we have a responsibility of being free. You know?
Yes, we are trying to be responsible for our freedom. But I don't think it's getting the best of us. Let me just say that.
Hold the fuck up.
What's up?
Yeah, it's going.
It's going.
Cut. Let's go on the ad break.
No way.
No.
What's going on?
No.
This can't be.
No.
Okay, so
after those messages.
So Ntanang China. What's good, bro? Why do you say you picked that powerful? What do we call it?
Like as the next best thing, if ever in a hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
I mean, Then everybody else seems underqualified, like Batlu Shasha.
Nah.
Yeah, EFF makes a lot of noise about very raid, but it's gonna never shake some
Every time got
And-
caught, but goes.
Yeah, come on, the disruption. Like, it's like, it's a gimmick in a way. I mean, it's cool.
That's not a
They
good
brought a
one.
lot of things to the light, you know, with their noise making. It's cool. But then I don't think they're fit as of yet. Because, like, give another ANC, to be honest. Give another, they fought with the parents.
Yeah.
And then now they want to show the parents, nah, I can do this shit without you.
Yeah.
It's just that thing. And then
Or you
everybody.
wanna beat the student.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
comes
The
to
master,
matter.
right, the students are persons, the master.
So wax on.
So think. Do you ever think maybe like anybody outside from ANC can with
Can.
all the power? No, anyone besides
Can what?
outside of the ANC property can withhold the power ANC and Alinyana.
Like run the country.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, can they win the election?
Can they now?
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey. One time.
Who do you
Ah.
think? Like,
that's hard.
2024, it's voting time.
Yeah, and we know.
I'm telling that.
And
You
we
gonna
know.
vote?
Nah, I
Me.
don't vote. Honestly, I don't vote. Harry, I'm a citizen, but I don't vote. That's why
I don't
I can
vote.
complain.
Have you? No. You haven't. Are you?
I've never
Are
written
you
any
gonna?
petition.
Because now you got those bros. You chill with them.
Don't say I chill with them. I don't like them niggas. It's just
Changing
business.
our only that mentality of I want to do things professionally. Sure, so we think maybe you might know them.
No, I
They.
don't.
But
I do
nah,
know.
he chills.
I'm a
with them.
Winex. That's why
He
it's
chills
not
with them. He has like Zoom meetings with them. He
I'm
has like a
for
bunch
But
of
the
things.
reason for voting, King, let's just give insight to the people. What's the reason for voting these days?
Voting.
Do we see any relevancy to vote?
That's the thing.
I mean, yeah, there is.
As-
It is.
as-
Voting is relevant.
How-
Let's
it is.
just set the tone. Voting is relevant, you know.
Okay.
But then, and also it is a right. And then you have the right to choose whether you exercise it or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
And then currently we have chosen not to exercise that right.
Most of us,
For
yeah.
reasons that are belonging to us. Cool. But as far as like vote, because I think most of us don't vote because we don't think there's anybody who's fit to run this country.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a worthy candidate from the candidates that are brought forward.
I don't think we know.
Yeah, and also we don't know much about them.
No.
That's why it's a fucked up game. It's a fucked up game. ANC tells us what it's going to do, again. Even though it's lies and conspiracies and hearsay, it's cool. Why don't they tell us what they're going to do? Everybody else is telling us what ANC is not doing. You get me? We're not ANC. We're not supposed I'm gonna fix the roof, the car, take care of the kids. But then niggas I wasn't I'm gonna be like, nah, he didn't cut the grass. He didn't change the diapers on the kids.
The roof.
Pinpoint all the long
instead
things.
of gazi roofing ya gae we shile ya ba blind.
Yeah.
Re tlo renga gore yana zang o lebetse grass.
Or leave it to grass. That's what these other political
They're
parties, I
focusing
see
on what
them
the
doing.
ANC is not doing.
Not doing.
Or
Instead of telling us what
what
they're
they
gonna
gonna
do.
But don't you think it's what ANC introduced to the people's mentality?
What?
Goreng, we folk Rona, we only focus on what we think is best for the people. Like e.g. electricity, we're only seeing it now for electricity, but because electricity no ya fumble. But back then, water, electricity, we always never complain cookers, especially cookers.
But
and we never paid for electricity.
also another thing is
We don't
that
even pay.
we have to be careful
You
of
get
it
it.
because we had said this earlier. As far as electricity goes, we should also be careful when saying back then ESCOM was functioning very well. There was no load shedding and shit like that.
There
But
was.
then do you know why there wasn't as much load shedding as it is now? Back then, the vast majority of the country didn't have electricity.
Oh yeah.
The demand of electricity now compared to back then
So
wasn't as
what?
Okay, that's
You
another
saying
thing.
that? You saying that? because-
Exactly. Most black people who are like large sum of the population didn't have electricity.
Mana, to chela ka nna mo ke tswang teng ko Venda ko nna. We didn't have electricity for
To
like
this
a
day,
good-
some people don't have electricity.
until I was like maybe
Maravenda, there's no place where you don't pay for electricity.
okay, cool.
That's why Venda is not like here. Go Venda, you pay for metsi and ebaba
No.
Go
You pay for
Venda, bruh. Unless if you
Boholes.
don't pay, you're gonna
Bohole.
you're gonna
Yeah,
choose a borehole.
borehole.
And borehole is not 100% school. It's underground water.
It depends
underground water.
Depending on how much
unpurified.
water you have.
No, it's
on your leg.
unpurified.
It's
Pure.
salty.
Oh yeah,
It's
sharp.
That's how niggas have. That's why niggas have yellow teeth.
Yellow teeth. It's unpurified.
They think-
Only the
they
government
think there's
is gonna
gold.
have to make that shit purified. So like, imagine having to not pay for water and still have like fucked up teeth. So it's kept. That's why people. That's why people from Makaya they pay for water.
Let me have some of this.
You see, they pay for water.
Stop.
Not go, but we pay for water and we stay scorn, you see.
Yeah, but then.
But it's not like here. Here I'm saying we don't have, boy. We don't have for nothing.
But then that's the
Also,
thing.
not
You know what
half is
happened?
why these SOEs are collapsing.
But it's fucked up. You know what happened?
True,
So,
Ravar,
that Alex,
It's just a little
Samsung.
Ay, sugar.
I mean,
I mean-
I'm sweet. I'm a sweetheart. Ladies.
It's a clock.
Mara, check out what happened with Alex, ne? With the whole electricity thing. They came there.
Oscar buys these.
Bafaga takas.
Oscar Port.
Bafaga takas. Onzar. Karonzar. Mara bafaga takasi. And then what happened is that the very same people that were saying Horeng, now we have to pay for electricity after a longest time. Shut. They came back and breached the electricity for us.
So you got Port.
No, are they the same people?
Yeah.
Or the people that always knew how electricity.
The same
But
people.
what bridge they get employees?
Get employees out.
Bakana.
I'm telling you, City Power, they used to come.
Now,
And like, they used to like, okay, if you
Literally,
but yeah, dog, they breached that. But if you remember well, ne, there was a time where by Valley Takasi doing a happy with Alex, everyone.
No, there is a point now.
And then they
Even
came
now,
back
even
and they were
now.
like, we need to
pay.
Faga new. Papa Chin said it already.
Meter box thing.
Meter box.
It didn't
Do
work.
you-
It didn't actually work. That part didn't work. Because of why? Alex was only before Tutuman. Alex was just okay. Let's just focus. Alex was just before Tutuman. Tutuman is just a new place, right? We all know.
Yeah.
It's a new place.
Yeah,
East Bay
Tutuman-
Tutuman is a new place.
Yeah.
So like all the houses that were ancient, kids 21, 20 going.
Sabo Mandela.
Yeah, going down there.
Yeah.
So like when they first introduced those houses, those houses look like suburban houses. So they bafake ikakasi ukuthi uyihafe because why those are new houses. That's what happens to every new house. You can monitor it. Unlike ufike kasi uthola abantu babridgile uthi asifuna ukufaka ama meter box. So Louis, and then we fake meter box.
Manje balifakile, that's the
Because the
thing.
going house.
Mara at my house they didn't fake.
They-
Bayifakile ku
Abafihla because of the corruption was fucked up. Nabayifakile kona.
work out.
Nja abayifaka. Mina bayifakile.
Gijimisa wena
Fucked up.
just to fuck around. Wena nokuliflete.
Yeah, diflete batlaqala kalona.
Yeah, they put up.
So you have to check such things. In fact.
Yeah,
Mina bayifakile baqalile ke kofatsi. Nana diploma 18. Bayifaka.
Yeah, we go to Mangabe 18 la.
Abakopu.
Yeah,
They were doing like descending.
Batsa fitla 16 ba.
Bajile chelete.
Fitla 16 ba re. Shit.
Bajile chelete.
My daughter's like it. And then that's the story. It's fucked up.
But do you think that thing was gonna work?
I think it was gonna work.
Yeah,
If they were successful, if they have reached every house in
See,
Alex,
I said this earlier.
there's a spot.
strategy.
Implementation.
Yeah,
They can't go into every house and put in a meter box.
They
No,
can.
it doesn't.
They
hire
can.
more personnel. It doesn't work that way. That's why in Aspanana.
Do you think it's do you think that's the reason why? Do you think that's the why it never worked?
What are you guys saying?
I'm saying, do you think that's the reason why it never worked? Because
What's the reason? You're saying I think.
You saying that ngeke bahambe bafaka imeter.
No, that's not the reason. And that's not the reason at all.
Why do you think
it didn't work out? Because why? It's far-fetched. In fact, it's a gas. It's a township. Good like we were talking about. No pistoletine. You can't just walk in every. In fact, guna mekuku every. Guna la ungena corner. Izindlu zonke maybe Z5. All of them are one room. You're gonna walk in every one room and put a meter box. uzukhuphuke uze kithi futhi eBond House. But do you think that's gonna, in fact, it's their job? Did it work now? In fact, everyone has a job, but do they make it work now?
It didn't, because it was a tender and then people didn't execute things how they were
You get my
supposed to.
question? Everybody gets the job, but do they make it work now?
No.
Not all of them, right? So like, unkaithola sponsor gore fake di meter box go kasi kaofela, but then never span. It's ka span
in that caucus. It's not viable.
indaba mfethu it's gas mfethu. Imagine
that's why it's not
imagine
viable.
going to deep sleuth uyofaka ama meter box. Mfethu, it won't work.
In like
Yabona le ndawo enjani mfethu, it's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
It's messed up.
it's clustered.
Only a new place you can monitor. Hence why they develop new places. And then bafake ama meter box. That's why ngara itsumani basitshela ngazathi from since Tsumani has
That's
why wonke umuntu osethi wamthola lelevati wamthola.
How Mara
Cholera.
Cholera is a thing.
My broski.
Ke tshela ke time la ka bile la wa bona re la go tsentse mo ka motata ka packet.
Dabo Mungare on WhatsApp. He was in the game. He was like, don't drink tap water. I'm like,
that shit don't work. Tap water, not tap water. In fact, the cholera from growing back, in fact, they start to like tap water. They told like metsa ditshila, like metsa le strategy. Sing metsoka fitla mo bulele pompo one. Cholera ba right tsebe mo.
once pulled up, it was a bad.
So like tap water is tap water.
Remember, there was a time they were putting like tea in water. Never chica meats back in the day.
Never baby. No, to salas na shukiro.
The beast.
Hey, zawo ndia beast ya zawo.
Yo wara ngale shuga yako. Monji.
Yeah, wara.
Shit. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Next time we'll shoe that's crazy. But hey, now once upon a time, I don't know cheap guys.
When?
Yeah. During the time of your cholera. I thought the kind of was a cholera dog. It was crazy. What chicken meats? Like chicken meats. Hey, that was crazy.
I don't know.
It was mad.
But wait, on the rails, guys. Did you record on 2009? I think it was 2001. Potholes clips. When the sun went behind the moon. Did you remember?
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
I wasn't born.
Yeah, no,
Not everyone is the same age as you.
No, bro, you were born in 98. Weren't you smart in 90? Come
Now I
on.
wasn't born.
2000, weren't you smart?
Now I wasn't born.
But that's what I'm saying.
How old are you, child?
You don't come in front of camera. In front of camera. You don't come. Ray.
Bro, I was born in 2001 in March.
Wait, I didn't say that, eh?
Sharp.
They bought us glasses, you know, the red and blue glasses. But me, I never bought the glasses. I stayed at home. Stayed at the window. In fact, it's at 12 o'clock.
Like midday.
Midday, 12 o'clock.
Oh, kind of
The shake eclipse. Ilanga. That shit happened. The same way with 2001, Kshaye seismic in mzansi. Because of the earthquake in Africa, le kwashika la.
I love how you said that because mzansi is not.
Yeah, it's not an earthquake pace.
Once went to this.
Yeah, I remember.
They showed us a line, but if this line was to break, the whole of South Africa is going to have it.
That line prevented the earthquake.
It prevented everything.
Yeah.
Say, Pumalangan.
I know it wasn't around here.
But look at me now.
Yeah, some kid.
Under. I mean, like on some like
slippery
floor.
In fact, it's steep so. So the point whereby you walk downstairs, get the stairs, and then off there's an elevator taking you downstairs. And then you know what's fun about it when you get down there. On the ice, steady melt. So ice still at the Shankari peak. High dropper, it's also ice and diploma. So spikes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
High dropper, it's also so air kupo. You don't get any takara, and then it's like a cave place whereby you just walk up. You've seen those places got a movie.
Yeah, it
I was about to say, it sounds like some shit you've seen in anime.
Yeah.
You've seen those places.
99.
Really so.
Pumalang.
Okay, Pumalang.
Yeah. On time.
And the niggas in Pumalanga are like, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, we don't know that place, my boy.
We don't have that one. But then
But okay, failure. Let's wrap it up, guys. The shit was nice. I only peeped by the window. Boy, the sun was on the circle like this. The moon was before the sun. Daylight 12 o'clock. Bashilo in the ben, but the ilanga lizo shown up before. And if you look at it, you're gonna go blind.
On time.
You go blind if you're gonna
Yeah,
it was 4 food.
It was Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, go up para.
Yeah.
Guys, I feel really good.
Back then, the news.
The news is trash. Now we are the news.
We ancient beings.
This is the news, guys.
On a regular basis.
Effortless.
Yeah.
I pass it to him.
I will pass it to man. I will pass it by the hand off. I sharp my face.
I tried.
But yeah,
It's me and your mom.
we have fucked up leadership. Good country.
It's a great country.
Bana.
Great country.
It's a
bro.
great country.
I don't wanna lie. This is a great.
We make piano as a country.
It makes a lot of money. This country.
And we invent a lot of things.
It's like South Africa is that rich kid. who spends
Elon
money
Musk.
like Leslie.
Elon Musk, eh?
Yeah.
It's from here.
Pretoria.
Pretoria,
Yeah.
bruv. Imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are allowed to pray
Vision,
but then
dog.
it's
It's
fine.
from Alex, dog. It's crazy.
And he's gonna be big, right?
Bro, he's established already. He said this in one of the episodes.
Tell me about it.
I saw it on YouTube.
Go NC News.
ENCA, he was on the news.
He was on the news.
That boy was on the news. I don't know. Hey, that boy was doing great
Chopping
things.
game.
That boy was doing
You know what I'm
great
saying?
things.
He has bloodline.
That boy, he has a business. He's a business
No,
owner.
they're trying to tell me to. Okay, it's fine now.
As a business owner, he.
Man City won.
What the fuck? It's fine, guys. Welcome to. Guys, I'm trying to welcome the stay. This nigga's welcome to
This
stay.
food, Baba, smelling, Baba.
Let me just sit on this
Welcome
couch, Panda. On the first, for the first time. Yes.
Welcome to RawThoughts The Podcast. And, you know, I've been just contemplating. The fuck, nigga? What color episode, nigga?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hey, look cool and shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Come forward me. As I was saying, that part. Yeah, we were just talking about just cocaine.
So you find that
That's
No!
Oh, you can't just even feed it.
Subscribe and shit. No, these kids, my boy. Yeah. You know, we never work at that in the state of our country, giving out 3 cents, giving out 2 cents now due to inflation.
That's the one, this one.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't be afraid to tag. You know, this thing of you guys calling us and telling us the episode was great. It's cool, but no, what's wrong with these niggas, dog? Yo. I'm done
for the last time.
I'm done. Do the shit. Do the shit.
It's okay. It's a wrap!
Just do the shit.